Hi guys, thank you for sharing some of your time with me to watch my video, okay? If you like the video, and I hope you will, then please give it a thumbs up, make a comment, tap that little bell and subscribe. Thank you. Because the video is about some floating roof Lincoln Memorial pendants that I found. These I found them all in Bancroft, and I kept them. But now I think it's time to share them with you guys. Let me tell you what I found. I found some 1969 Denver floating roof. These are all floating roofs, right? 1969 San Francisco, a 1970 Denver, 1970 no mint mark, and 1970 San Francisco pendants. Anyway, so let's get to the coins, okay? And after the coins, we can talk about some values, okay? So let's start with this one. You can see it's a 1969. We have Liberty behind the president there. In God we trust, and the reverse, United States of America. E pluribus unum, 1 cent. You can see the FG there, the initial, and the floating roof. Right? So that's a 1969 Denver. I've got a couple more. This, as you can see, is also another 1969 Denver. And the floating roof. This you could also see the initials there. Now this one is, as you can see, the reverse is quite normal. Nothing else on these coins but the floating roof, right? This is the third one. Another 1969 Denver with the floating roof again. Now this one you would think there's no initial, but as you can see how clean the left side is. This one, I would like to think it's no FT, but it appears that there's something there. And as long as you can see, I don't know, it really looks like a no FT. But in most cases, if you can see even a ghost of something there, it's not considered the no FT. Right? What do you think? Is it a no FT? You can write me a comment and tell me what you think. Tell me if you think it's an OFT. Anyway, let's go to the 1969 San Francisco penny, right? As I said, these has nothing besides the floating roof, right? This is the reverse, as you can see, floating roof with the FG, and this is the 1969S. So let's go to the 1970s, right? This is a 1970 Denver. As I said, nothing else besides that, right? And this is floating roof. Okay. The FG is there. This is another 1970 Denver. This one you could see there's something there, right? The fungus hour is there, okay? Now, this one here, this is a 1970 no mint mark, or Philadelphia, whichever you want, whichever you prefer. But, as you can see, it's a 1970 without a mint mark. And it also has the floating roof. The FG is there. Right? Then we go to the 1970 San Francisco. I said I found all these in bankruptcy. I just kept them. The most common is the 1969 Denver. Those are very, very common. And finally, the last 1970 San Francisco Mint with, yes, the floating roof. This one also, I'm not gonna say it's a no FG, because you can see something there. Unlike the left, you see how clean the left is? But here, I don't know, it looks like something is there to me. Anyway, as I said, I found these and I wanted to share them with you guys, okay? Now, as for value, now, as I said, these floating roof points are a common minor error. The cause for this error is that in trying to get more use or more life from the die, the mint employees clean and polish the dies. But the thin line that connects the roof to the main structure of the building disappears from over polishing. And as you saw on these, this minor error can be found on any penny that has the Lincoln Memorial structure, right? Now I've seen these coins on eBay. I've seen some with asking price of a few dollars to hundreds of dollars, hundreds. But as I said, asking price. Now, if you want to buy them for your collection, I guess that's okay, right? But if you are thinking of buying them for investment, I think you should stop and rethink that. But that is your choice, right? As I said, these are very, very common. Anyway, guys, I found these. I wanted to share them with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider subscribing. Give it a thumbs up. Tap the bell. It'll really help my channel. Okay? So I say thank you, and hope you guys survived that snowstorm last night. Hope you guys are well. So take care, guys, and please come back, okay? I thank you again.